And as you can see on the screen, I want to go over the updates that Navy Federal has rolled out on their credit card products. So credit card issuers, banks, credit unions, every few months, they tend to switch up their sign-up bonuses, their promos for different credit cards. Sometimes they have substantial sign-up bonuses, or they may give you an introductory APR on some of their credit card products. Everyone does it, from Chase, Amex, but specifically today I want to go over Navy Federal. And as you can see on the screen right here, these updates are going to be valid through February of 2022. So if you are somebody that has been on the fence, you're kind of looking at some credit cards, you're not really sure if it's the right time for you to apply. On today's video, let's take the opportunity to see what they're actually offering, if there's some good deals right now, if it's a good time to apply for a Navy Federal credit card. Let's go over all of that and more in this video, so let's just jump right in. So starting off, let's go over Navy Federal's Cash Rewards card. This is a card that I think most people, when they're getting their feet wet, when they're jumping into Navy Federal, they tend to kind of go towards this card, mainly because if you've gone from the Navy Federal and Reward Secured card and you graduate, this is the card that they would give you once your card graduated. So right now you can earn $150 bonus cash back when you spend $1,000 in the first 90 days. 0% APR on balance transfers for the first 6 months, and then after that the card is going to be a variable APR between 9.65 to 18%, 1.75 cash back on all purchases with direct deposit. So if you are with Navy Federal and you do have direct deposit with them, you're going to be eligible for a little bit better of a cash back reward, 1.75%. If you are with Navy Federal but you do not have direct deposit, you're going to get 1.5% cash back. And as with all of the cards except for one, which I'll go over in a second, this is going to be a no annual fee card. So I think this is a pretty solid deal. If you're someone that's not planning on putting a lot of spend on their card, I think this is a solid deal. I do like that 0% APR on balance transfers for 6 months. Doing things like signing up for direct deposit, opening up a savings account, a checking account, a pledge loan, things of that nature improves your internal data points, your relationship with that credit union. So if you can, for more reasons than one, I would highly recommend that you do sign up for direct deposit if you're able to. So second on the list is the Platinum card. Now this card I did a deep dive before on my channel a few months back. This card right here is very simple, straight to the point. You're going to get 0% intro APR on balance transfers for 12 months. And after that, you're going to get a variable APR 5.99% up to 18% afterwards. Now this is something that I mentioned quite a few times. Really the selling point for this card is that 5.99 if you have a solid credit profile. And let's say you racked up quite a bit of debt over the holidays. You want to take that debt from those other cards, bring them over to Navy Federal, put them on that Platinum card. And if you're able to get a low rate such as that 5.99 or even close to it, you're going to be able to save so much on interest. So this is what the card is for. There is not going to be any balance transfer fees on this card. But as I mentioned before, the Platinum card, you're not going to get any sign-up bonuses. You're not going to get any cashback points. There's not going to be any rewards. This is a plain Jane card. However, if you're somebody that does have debt currently on other cards that have a 18, 20, 23 and above percentage, and then you balance transfer that debt for no fee over to a card that potentially can give you a 5.99% APR, that right there is a no-brainer. The money that you would be saving in interest could potentially be more than what you can get for, let's say, like a 2% cashback card, right? You got to think of it that way. And as with all other cards, except for one, this is also going to be a no annual fee card. All right, now over to the more rewards. So me personally, this is actually my favorite card that Navy Federal offers. 1.99 intro APR on balance transfers for 12 months. To me, that is awesome. And then afterwards, again, we have that variable APR 9.65 up to 18%. And not only are you going to get the 1.99% intro APR, you're also going to get 3 times on restaurants, 3 times on supermarkets, and 3 times points on gas and transit. Everything else, you're going to get 1 times points on everything else. Very simple. And then finally, this is going to be a no annual fee card. Now, in just a second, I'm going to compare this card to the Navy Federal Flagship, which a lot of people say is their best card. But I'm going to make the argument that the more rewards, you're going to get more bang for your buck. So if you're someone that has a whole bunch of debt on a high interest card, you can go with the Navy Federal Platinum, but because of this More Rewards card, you can transfer your balance from your other cards over to this More Rewards card. Yeah, you're going to be paying 1.99% in intro APR as opposed to the 0% that the Platinum is going to give you. However, that Platinum is not going to give you 3 times on restaurants, 3 times on supermarkets, and 3 times on gas and transit. The Platinum card is not going to give you any of these benefits right here. So in my opinion, I think right now the More Rewards card is their best offering. At least at the time of this recording, I gotta go with the More Rewards card. Now, the only slight drawback, and I talked about this on my deep dive review on the More Rewards card, is that this one is running on the American Express network. That means depending on where you shop, depending on where you live, if you frequent a vendor that they don't accept American Express cards, you might be out of luck. You got to remember that Visa and MasterCard are more accepted than American Express. So depending on where you like to shop, you may not be able to get your More Rewards accepted as easily as your Visa or your MasterCard products. That's just one thing to keep in mind. All right, next we're looking at the Go Rewards card. So for this card, you're going to earn 20,000 bonus points, which is equivalent to $200 in value within 90 days of an account opening by spending $2,000. Not bad at all. This is an improvement over the Cash Rewards card. 3 times on restaurants, 2 times on gas, and then 1 times on everything else. You're getting a pretty decent sign-up bonus. You're getting pretty good rewards on your restaurants and gas purchases, and then your 1 time on everything else. This right here is an overall solid card. Now notice there isn't anything here that discusses a 1.99% APR or a 0% APR for balance transfers. So this isn't the type of card that you would pick if you're looking to do a balance transfer to save on some interest. As the name pretty much says, Go Rewards, this is a straight up rewards card. This isn't a balance transfer card. So just keep that in mind when you're trying to determine which card is best for you. And lastly, let's talk about the Flagship card. Now, for most people, this is the granddaddy. This is the best card that Navy Federal offers. So for this card, you're going to earn 30,000 bonus points, which is a $300 value if you spend $3,000 in the first 90 days of opening this account. Pretty good. 1.99% APR on balance transfers for the first 6 months, and the variable APR is going to be between 9.99 up until 18%. Now notice on this card right here for the Flagship, you're getting 1.99 APR on balance transfers for the first 6 months, but the More Rewards Amex card was giving us 1.99 APR on balance transfers for the first 12 months. Keep that in mind. Next, 3 times on travel, 2 times on everything else. The Navy Federal Flagship card is going to come with a $49 annual fee. Do I think it's a deal breaker? Not really, because on this card, you're going to get the maximum amount in credit limit extended. You're going to get the highest sign-up bonus out of all the cards. So there's more things that you're going to get with the Navy Federal card. However, for this card, you got to pay attention to, are you going to be traveling as much as you think you are? I mentioned this before in another video, but when you're looking at these type of cards and you're trying to figure out card A over here is better than card B over here, you got to look at if you're going to be taking advantage of these categories. So right now, again, we still have COVID, we still have Omicron, a whole bunch of craziness out in this world. Are you someone that is going to be spending a lot of money on travel? If not, is this card going to be for you? If you're going to be putting more of your spend on things like, again, restaurants and gas just to go to work or to go get something to eat, the other cards that I mentioned before might be a better fit. It really depends on how you intend to use your card. Now, for me personally, $49 annual fee, and I personally don't travel as much. This card is not really going to give me the best bang for my buck, but that's me personally. You have to see for yourself, will this card work for you? This right here was the breakdown for the Q1 2022 Navy Federal credit cards. Go down in the comments, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you've taken advantage of any of these offers, if you plan on taking advantage of any of these offers, or are there other cards that may be outside of the Navy Federal ecosystem that you plan on applying for that you think is better than what I went over today? Let me know your thoughts. Go down in the comments. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm going to check you out in the next video. Peace.